All right. So excited y'all are here. I just love talking about these products and this opportunity to make extra money with It Works. So I'm super excited, and I love that we can do this through technology and share it with people. I think that's just awesome. We've got everybody's from different places and we're coming together. So I just think that's so cool. So we'll start off. I'll give you a little background about It Works. We're mostly known for our body wrap. It's what sets us apart. It's our product. It's our flagship product. We have a product that no one else has, and it's the product that started our company over 15 years ago. And so we're pretty proud of it. It just does amazing things for people. And my favorite thing about the wrap is it gives us that boost of confidence that we need to drink more water, live a healthier lifestyle, and just gives us confidence. You know, a lot of times as women, we've got trouble areas because we've had babies or we have stretch marks, we have cellulite, that eating the right foods and exercising every day, that's not what it's going to do. This product is a treatment for the skin. And so I just love that it gives us something that nothing else can do. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like the best I can. This is a dry wrap. It comes pre-treated with a botanically based lotion. Sorry guys, let me turn my phone off. A botanically based lotion. They come pre-treated in a box like this. There's 4 to a box. You use a wrap, and then you drink plenty of water. Make sure you take some before and after pictures, and then 3 days later, you can wrap again. And we can wrap every 3 days until we get the results that we're after. Most people, 9 out of 10 people, will see results with the very first wrap. They'll see some kind of a result. The product is progressive. So the more you use it, the better results you get. One is considered a treatment, one is considered a treat, and 4 is the full treatment. So most people, when I'm doing an event, a live event, or if I were to ask you guys on here tonight, who saw results with the very first wrap? Most everyone in the room, like I said, 9 out of 10 people will stand up and have seen some kind of result with the very first wrap. And then as they continued wrapping, their results get better and better and better. So we consider a full treatment to be 4 wraps, and that's why they come in a box of 4. We definitely recommend using the full treatment on one area of the body. That's going to give you the best results that you can have. The product, the results last anywhere from 2 to 6 months. We want you to drink plenty of water. And then we recommend once you get the results that you're after, hello, I see you.
Hi.
Once you get, oh, I dropped something. There we go. Once you get the results that you're looking for, you can maintain using our defining gel, or you can wrap every so often just to maintain those results. Depends on your lifestyle on how well you're going to maintain them. So we recommend pairing the wraps with a healthy lifestyle because that's going to give you the best results that you can have. If you aren't sure about this product or how you even apply it, make sure that you reach out to someone that invited you tonight or shared this video with you, because we have a video I have one out there rolling around of me just showing how simple it is to wrap yourself. Super easy. It takes about 60 seconds. You wear it for 45 minutes, take it off, rub in the excess lotion, and then continue to drink water for the next 3 days, and the results will get better and better. And then you're ready to wrap again. You can wrap anywhere from the neck down. You can wrap your neck, you can wrap your legs, your stomach, your arms, anywhere that this wrap can, or people wrap their calves when it's boot season to wear riding boots. So anywhere in your body except your face that you want to tighten, tone, and firm the skin, reduce the appearance of cellulite, reduce the appearance of your stretch marks, put a wrap on it, and you'll get great results. The main thing that we as distributors love about the wrap is it's first to market. And what that means is we're the only company that has it. That's what makes it so special to us. And that's what we distributors love, because someone can't go to Walmart and buy this product. No one can go. It's not going to show up on QVC one of these days. Our company's actually been reached out to by Shark Tank. I don't know if any of y'all watch that TV show.
Mm-hmm.
Eric and I, my husband and I, are obsessed with it. But the owners of that show reached out to our CEO of our company and wanted them to come on the show and present the wrap. Well, we know what happens when they do something like that. One of the sharks actually invest in the company, and that's part of their product, and they want to distribute it differently. Our CEO said no. He wants it to be a network marketing company where all of us, we market it, we share with our friends and family and the people that we meet, and then we get to make the income from being that person. So pretty cool that he got reached out to by the sharks and he decided not to do it. So cannot get this product from anybody but a distributor. So we love that. All right, so we have, not only do we have the wrap, which is considered our body contouring line, we also have two other lines. We have our body contouring line, which is one. Our second line is our health and wellness line. And then we have a skincare line. So we have something for everyone. I say if you're 18 to 90, there is a product that you're going to love. I think that as a distributor, that really helps us because we have something for everyone. And we're always adding new products that fit into one of those categories. So I've talked to you a little bit about the body contouring line with our wrap. I mentioned our defining gel. So that's that one category. Then we have our health and wellness category. So I'm super pumped to show you guys the new It Works system. It just came in the mail today. So I'm like, cannot wait to try it and use everything. So I thought I'd go through this really quickly with you so you kind of know what it's made up of and how it kind of works. So the first, I don't know if y'all can see. Shake your head if y'all can see. Can y'all see that? Awesome. Okay. So the It Works system is all about wrapping, remove, and reboot. So it's taking our wrap and our supplements and really showing how those work together to give us the best health options to help us lose weight, to feel good inside, all that great stuff. One thing, y'all probably hear me say I love this about the company, but here's another thing I love. I say that the whole time. But here's one thing that always stands out to me is we're not just about people losing weight or looking skinnier and all of that. We're about helping people feel better on the inside. And when we feel better on the inside, we glow on the outside. So I love that this new It Works system isn't just about making us lose weight and look better. It's all about making us feel better as well. So the first step is wrap. And then, so that's a given. We already talked about that. And then remove is the second step. And the company gives us tips on how to do that. Removing is just taking all of the bad things out of our body and flushing them out, the things that we don't need. And we live in a very toxic world. We're all breathing things and eating things and around things that add lots of toxins into our body. And so the company with the remove step gives us tips on how to do that. So it talks about eating clean for 2 to 4 days out of the month. So we're talking about the It Works system is set up in a 30-day sequence. But 2 to 4 of those days, we recommend that everyone eats super clean, and we have guidelines on what that actually looks like for our customers to help them. And during that time, we just came out with the new It Works Cleanse. Super excited about it. This is the piece of the puzzle that we've been missing, and I think really helps us provide everything that our customers need. So our cleanse, you do it for 2 days out of the 4 days that you're eating clean that month. And it's really going to really help you get rid of and remove all the toxins in your colon and all of that. I won't go into all the details about the cleanse as to what it is and what it's got. You can definitely reach out to your distributor that invited you, and she'll send you all the details. But it comes in a box like this, and there's 4 different bottles, and you cleanse for 2 days, 1 in the morning, 1 in the evening, 1 in the morning, and 1 in the evening. Eat a clean diet, and it's going to do all this awesome stuff to your body, okay? So that's the remove stage. And then we have the reboot stage. And what falls under that stage is our greens. Our greens is a green powder. It comes in 2 flavors, berry and orange. And it's the equivalent to 8 servings of fruits and vegetables. fruit and vegetables, 36 superfoods. It's giving you all the good stuff back in your body. I don't know about you guys, but it's really hard for me to eat 8 servings of organic, raw fruits and vegetables for the day. I don't know anybody who actually does that. So this is doing the same thing. It's alkalining your body. It's giving you the nutrients that your body needs. It's a probiotic, so it's doing a lot of stuff for your intestines. It's awesome. My family have been taking the greens for the last 4 years, and we cannot miss a day. My husband actually takes 2 doses a day, so we love this stuff. So we have our greens, and then we have the Ultimate ThermoFit. This is this is going to boost your metabolism. It heats your body up just a tad bit, helps your body to rev up and use and burn more calories, essentially. Gives you great energy. It's great for when you're working out. You take 2 of these a day, 1 with breakfast and 1 with lunch. So greens and ThermoFit, you're going to do every single day during your 30-day It Works system. You're going to wrap every 3 days or at least once a week. And then 2 out of the 4 days of the month, you're going to use our cleanse, and you're going to eat really clean and flush all the nastiness out of your body. We are seeing tremendous results already with this It Works system. I mean, people are losing amazing weight. Tummies are being shrunk down because that's where all the toxins sit in your body. A lot of us think that we have like fat in our tummy, but actually it's just all this grossness in your intestines and in your colon that when you clean all that out, there's actually a flat tummy there. So that is our new It Works It Works system, and I couldn't be more thrilled. They've really stepped it up, and we have just this great weight loss plan for people and to feel better, give their bodies what they need. And then, like I said, we also have a full line of skincare. It's my absolute favorite skincare I've ever used. I might be kind of partial, but I use it every night and every day, and I'm a fan. It's super mild. It's all natural. It doesn't have a lot of nasty scents to it and all that kind of stuff. So that's really what our product line with It Works is. We have an awesome loyal customer option for people who want to use our products at a discount or the wholesale price. A loyal customer simply means that they agree to purchase 1 product a month for 3 consecutive months. Once they've completed that, they're a loyal customer for life, can order anytime that they want and receive that wholesale price forever. There's some things they can earn, like free products and free shipping and different things along the way. So we have a great program for people who just want to simply use our products at the wholesale price. Okay? All right. So really briefly, I'm going to tell you a little bit about how we as distributors make money with It Works and some awesome things that we have going on in our company right now. I joined It Works 4 years ago, and I just wanted to make about $500 a month. I knew that $500 would help me pay off debt, would help my family breathe a little bit easier and be able to give more and maybe buy my mom a nice Christmas present every once in a while. So I joined the company in the hopes of reaching the level of Ruby. So we're going to talk about that mostly tonight, just real briefly, because we have some great opportunities with that promotion level. It's $99 to join as a distributor, and when you join as a distributor for the $99, you actually get a box of wraps, and you get some mini defining gels with it. I mean, you get so much for the $99 that if you take those 4 wraps and turn around and sell them for $25 a piece, which is what we recommend when you're selling them for people who want to sample them and try one out, you'll make your investment right back. So it's really low risk, minimal risk. I actually owned a clothing boutique before I started It Works, and I can tell you that I spent a lot more than $99 to start that business, talking thousands and thousands of dollars, and I never made the income with that I've made with It Works. So for $99, it's a minimal investment with off-the-charts limit opportunities. So $99 to join. When you join as a distributor, your first goal is to help 4 people get started using our products as customers. We just talked a little bit about what a loyal customer is. And, so many people want to use these products at wholesale. I very seldom have anyone choose our retail option. 99% of people will choose the loyal customer option. So as a new distributor, when you gather 4 loyal customers, as long as you do that in your first 30 days in the business, the company's going to give you $120 in free product. You can use that to buy 2 boxes of wraps if you want for free. You get 2 boxes for free. You can turn around and sell those wraps and make a $200 profit right away. So there is a way, a very simple, quick way for you to make fast money as a networks distributor. I think that's one of the things that really sets this apart from any other type of business. Not only can you do it from home and work it from your cell phone, which is most of what I do. I carry my cell phone around, and that's how I work my business almost every day. But you also can make money really fast. So if you're someone that $200 really fast would make a difference for you, join as a distributor, sell those first 4 wraps, get your money back right away, gather 4 loyal customers, and then sell those wraps, and you have $200 cash in your pocket. So as fast as you want that to happen, you can make it happen. And then our company has the next step. So once you've gathered your 4 customers as a distributor, the next step is to find people that want to do the same thing as you, that want to join our team, because that's what we are. We're a team. We all work together to support one another. You're never alone. So people join our team, join as a distributor, just like we talked about. And then when you help 3 people do that, and then one of them have helped a couple people do the same thing, you have reached the level of Ruby. And Ruby was what I wanted when I first started, because I wanted to make $500 extra a month. And the average Ruby makes anywhere between $500 and $600. And that was my point. That's what I wanted to do. Well, we have a bonus right now. I'm sorry, there's stuff going on outside my house. We have an awesome bonus right now for anyone who joins as a distributor before the end of February. You qualify for, or you are eligible for a Ruby bonus of $1,000. So what that means is if you reach the level of Ruby in your first 2 calendar months. So for you, that would be the rest of February, and then you would have all of March and all of April. If you reach the level of Ruby by the end of April, not only are you going to make that $500 average commission like we talked about, the company's also going to pay you a $1,000 bonus up at once, so you'll get $1,000 deposited into your bank account. Not to mention all the commission you're going to earn, the free product you've earned, like we talked about earlier, and then there's also some other smaller bonuses along the way that you'll earn as you're helping new people become distributors. So much money out there just by reaching the level of Ruby in your first 2 calendar months. Pretty awesome. Anybody can do it that sets their mind to it. So one of the things that I think is so important to point out is that when I joined It Works, I was super skeptical. I didn't know that people really made money in this type of business. I didn't know anybody who had ever done it. So I had a hard time imagining how that was possible. So you might be listening to this or watching this and thinking, how on earth, that doesn't happen. Well, I decided I'm going to try it, because what if it did work? What if I was able to make money at this? So that was 4 years ago, and I just borrowed the confidence of the people who were doing it ahead of me. There were people in our organization that at the time were making full-time incomes. I'm talking $7,000, $10,000, $12,000 a month. They were making big-time full incomes. And I thought, if they can do that, what if I could just do a fraction of that? I could pay off my family's debt. I could pay off all those college loans that I've been carrying around for about 15 years. And we could live a little bit freer. I could help my husband not to have to work so many hours at his job. He might actually be able to turn down overtime every once in a while. So I just thought, what if? So I got busy and lived on that what if, and I carried the confidence of the people I saw going in front of me. And then what happened is I reached the level of Ruby, which is what we talked about earlier. And then I helped other people meet that goal as well when they wanted to go Ruby too. So I helped them. I just showed them what I had already done. And before I knew it, they were reaching Ruby, which meant I was promoting up. And then they were promoting up. And we all started helping everyone reach their goals. And the next thing we knew, we were promoting up and making amazing income, something that we never dreamed we would ever do. But because we were on the right team of people, because we followed the simple plan that the company has laid out, which I talked about earlier, joining for $99, getting your first 4 customers, and then finding people who want to make income with you and helping them do exactly the same thing. It's just very repetitive. We just keep doing the same things over and over. What I found was the more people I helped do that, the more money they made, and then the more money I made. And that's what's so beautiful about this entire process. So you have a couple options. Maybe you want to use the products as a customer. You get the wholesale price. You get to manage your own orders on your own part of the website. You can earn free shipping and free products along the way. Or maybe you want to use the products at wholesale and make an income. And you can do that as a distributor. You earn cash, like we talked about, cash bonuses, $1,000. Pretty amazing. I mean, whenever I started, if I couldn't think of the last time I had $1,000 extra dollars over what I was already doing. So you earn cash, you earn these bonuses like we're talking about. Cash meaning the wraps that you sell. We talked about that a little bit earlier. Our company is all about teaching people how to get out of debt, so they encourage that. We do not encourage that you go buy a new car. We don't give, It Works doesn't give you, Lexus or BMW cars. They give us cash for everything. So everything's about cash and paying off debt. Our company is debt-free themselves. They have keyed the slogan that debt-free is the new sexy. And at the first, I thought that was kind of crazy for them to say that because I'm an East Texas girl. Like, we don't say that word very much. But anyways, but really it has been a cool thing. Everybody in the company is always celebrated when they're cutting up their credit cards. They're paying off a college note, debt. They're paying off credit cards. They're not using credit cards anymore, that kind of thing. They're paying cash for their cars. I mean, we're seeing this all over It Works because they live it and then they preach it to us and then they give us examples of people to follow in the process. And then it's super fun. We get to make a lot of great friends. All of you who are listening tonight, I would never have had the opportunity to know you and have you in my life if it hadn't been for It Works. So it's a great way to make new friends, to find connections with people that are like-minded. We make this business fun. If it's not fun, who wants to do it? So we're all about making it fun and living out a life of freedom, and which to me means not having any debt. So, all right. So those are kind of the choices that you have: distributor, loyal customer. There's so many benefits to both. I'm partial to the distributor side, of course, because I love to help people make money and to change their life and to be more available to their kids, all that good stuff. So, all right. Does anybody have any questions?
How would you suggest setting up a wrap session?
Okay, that's good. I think wrap sessions are super fun. And the reason I think wrapping someone is super important is because when we don't have a brain cell for how this product works. People are like, how does that work? They see a picture and they see a belly that was one size and now it's another size, or they just can't, they don't have a brain cell for it. So the best thing to do is to offer for them to try it. Girl, just give it a try. So when I joined as a distributor, I only joined because I tried it before. I put it on myself. I had great results. I immediately called my mom and told her about it, and I saw her get excited and want some, and so I thought, there's something to this because it had worked on me. I got excited, and I couldn't stop telling people about it. So to set up a wrap appointment, I mean, it just kind of depends on the situation, but for example, I'll give you a couple scenarios. If you post something on Facebook and someone reaches out to you because of something they saw and they're in your area, I would always recommend, girl, let me come over. It's super simple. I'll show you how to use it. And I'll explain how it works. Talk about putting it on like that. And let her know it's $25 to try one and they're super fun to try and, that kind of thing. Let's say you notice somebody in your news feed, they're talking about they're about to get married, just like you, Becca, or they are about to go on a spring break trip or something like that. If you see them posting about it, then I will reach out to them and say, hey, girl, oh my gosh, I'm so excited about your upcoming wedding, yada, yada, yada. And then say, I just started selling It Works as a distributor. Have you ever heard of the wraps? You might really love it before your wedding or something like that. So I use what I see in their newsfeed to spark a conversation to try to get a wrap appointment. The other thing that I would do, that I like to do, and actually somebody told me about this today, what she was doing, is, asking somebody, just keeping it super low key and just letting people know, like, maybe let's talk about like your really close friend. You might call her up and say, hey girl, I'm trying to practice, sharing these products with people, practice explaining the wrap. Would you like be my guinea pig and you get a couple friends together and let me show them how to wrap? One thing in a personal wrap appointment you can do is wrap yourself in front of them. I think that's really important. Mm-hmm. If no one wants to wrap for $25, which totally understand that, because, maybe they don't think, they've never even seen it. Sometimes they're like, why would I pay $25? I haven't even seen it. But if they see you wrap yourself and they get to smell it and see how it all works, then most of the time those people will turn into loyal customers right there, because you're able to show them $25 for one or $59 for a box of 4 as a loyal. Mm-hmm. So I like to schedule times to wrap myself when I'm like going out to show somebody how to do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So take the pressure off of like wrapping them if they're kind of, especially if they didn't just reach out to you and say, I got to try this. Or if you're reaching out to them, look at them, we're like, let me come over, I'll put it on myself, I'll show you how it works. And then even though they're not wrapping, they may buy one to keep at home with them. Lots of times they may do that. Or they may sign up as a loyal, which is what you want them to do. Did that help?
Yes, it did.
Awesome.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay.
So for our friends that may be watching this later, what would you say to them if they said, well, I don't know how to sell things, or I don't know enough people, or I don't know how I can get people on my team? Like, what would you tell? What's your best advice?
Okay. Well, honestly, I felt the same way. I didn't think I could sell stuff. I know that y'all are thinking, well, she owned a clothing store, but I just love clothes and I love helping people feel better about themselves. And I know clothes. My mom has owned a clothing store for about, when I was younger, she had one, and now she's had one in the last 10 years. So I didn't really view that as selling either. I just viewed that as helping people and offering people kind of like my thought on things. So that's how I viewed myself when I owned my clothing store. I never thought of myself as a salesman. When I think salesman, I think used car salesman, or someone that's got to like cold call people, or they're going into doctor's offices and they're trying to convince them to buy their drugs, like their pharmaceutical drugs. Like, I think salesmen like that, and that is not me. My pits start to sweat. I start to get very scared if I think about that. So I never saw myself as a salesman either, ever. And I still don't, because it's the same thing like I described earlier. I love clothes. And so I was able to help people just talk about how how to put them in clothes, how to help them style themselves, how to pick out an outfit, stuff like that. And I always came from a place of, offering someone help. Same thing with these products. I use them myself. I love them. And then I simply tell people why I love them and how they might help them in any given situation. So if their kiddo is sick all the time, I recommend the greens. If someone is feeling insecure in their bathing suit, I recommend wraps. But I'm using them myself. So every time I see someone's need, or I'm not afraid to offer it to people, like posting about it on social media, or sharing with someone I meet at church or anything like that, because I love them so much. So when you love them and use them yourself, you're not going to feel like a salesman ever. The times that I haven't used them myself, that I maybe got out of the habit of something, then I felt like that. But if I'm using them and loving them, it's super easy. You're just coming from your place of your heart, wanting to help other people. So I never feel like a salesman. What was the second part of your question, Callie?
I was just saying, like, if somebody says, I don't know if I know enough people, like, I don't know if I can get people to get on my team.
Okay. So, I've been in the business I've been a distributor for almost 4 years. And I'm on this Zoom with you guys, and Callie joined my team a year ago. We met on Instagram. There are millions and millions of people on Instagram. And Callie and I met on Instagram. today I just drove over about 2 hours away from my house, which is actually where my mom has a clothing store. So I went to see my mom, and I'm trying to watch our time. Went to see my mom, and then I also met with some of my team that live over there. How I met the girl that joined my team over there was she was shopping in my mom's store 3 years ago. I did not know her. And I said she had her little baby with her, and I'm just like, oh, he's so cute. What's his name? And then we start talking, and I say, well, do you get to stay home with him? And she says, no, I wish. So I told her, I said, oh my gosh, girl, I used to be a teacher, and now I stay home and work from home with my kids. Have you ever thought about doing something like it works? And then I show her my card. I don't have one right here, but it shows her the wrap picture. Have you ever heard of this? And she says no. And we start chatting. We set up a time to meet the next day over coffee. So I drove back over there, which I'm super willing to do. And she's been on my team for 3 years, and she is has promoted very high up in the company. I did not know her before. So when I first started, yes, I talked to people I knew, and I talked to friends and family and all that. But as you go through it, you learn how to talk about it to anybody just because you love it so much. And so we never run out of people. And I think that's 2 examples of 2 really awesome people, Christian women that are my close friends now that I didn't know before I started. So hope that helped give you an example.
Yeah, that's
no worries about that. Yeah. Okay, those are great questions. Any more questions? Think of something that maybe the people that are going to listen to this afterwards that they might have. That was great, Callie.
I do have a question.
Okay.
What if a woman says, that sounds awesome. I want to do that, but I just can't afford it right now. Okay. What do you do in those type of situations?
Well, you're going to hear that a lot, and that honestly, that whenever someone tells me that, I can relate to that because I didn't feel like I had $99 extra to spend. We had a lot of debt, and so every bit of money made me nervous. I will say that I wanted it so bad, and I wanted to try it so bad that I was willing to, do without some things and cut back on some things. Yes, it's cost $99 to join, but a lot of us spend more than $99 like wastefully without realizing it. When someone tells me that, I just, depending on what we've been talking about prior and where they are, like if I feel like they're just using that as maybe it's just not the right time for them, then I'll say, girl, when you are ready, I've got some tips and ideas of how you can make $99 really fast. People can sell stuff on, do y'all have like those garage sale things on Facebook and stuff? If you could sell stuff out of your home and make $100, or we have the option for them to pre-sell their wraps where, let's say the 4 of us were friends of someone and she came to me and said, I think I really want to join It Works as a distributor. I'm trying to raise the money to do that. I'll have 4 wraps coming and they're $25 a piece. Would you like to try one for $25? And if I say, yeah, girl, I've been wanting to try that and I want to support you, then I would give her $25. Callie would give her $25, Becca, and then Heidi, and then she has her $100. She's got to come up with about $14 more. So there's that option. We can make it work if we want to do it, for sure. I get it. I know that $99 is scary, and it's, to a lot of us when we first start, it's like our last $99, but we can make it. So I would give that person some suggestions, and I would, if they're not ready for it, I'd keep following up with them and just making sure they know of everything that's coming out. Like if a BOGO comes out or a new bonus opportunity comes out, I just would make sure that they're on my list to keep following up with, and then commenting and just keeping up with them and letting them know, and then being available to give them tips on how to make that $99. I hope that helped. Does that help?
Yeah.
All right. Heidi, it's so good to see your face, sweetie.
Hi.
I know. I'm so glad to see you in person. I love these Zooms. Like, I just want to hug all of y'all. Like,
yeah.
it's so fun.
Yeah, they're so fun. I love
They
them.
are so fun. I think this is awesome because you guys can stay connected too. And as you add team members, you can have these to connect them to. And even though you don't live in the same city or the same state, we're here on a Friday night hanging out. I think it's so awesome. So, okay, well, I'm going to end so I can stop the recording, and I'll hopefully figure out what to do with the recording from that point. But this is awesome. I'd love to do this again. I'm always available. It's super fun and easy. I hope you guys learned something about how to talk to people and all of that. I used, before we cut off, the party pad. It comes in your kit, and you probably saw me looking down. I don't say it word for word, but I use it as my guide of what to make sure I talk about, and that's what I used tonight when I went through all of it. I like to have a dry wrap because it really does help people get a clear view of what this is. And then don't worry that you don't have everything that I have. When I first started, I used the wraps and the greens, and that's it because that's all my budget would allow. I talked about the wraps, I talked about the greens, and then I would use this for the product guide to share what other things we had. But I just kind of took it slow and learned as I go, as I went. You don't have to know everything. And usually what I would tell people too when I first started and didn't know everything about the products, I'd say, girl, I don't know the answer to that, but I know how to find the answer. I'll be back with you as soon as I can and I find the answer. And then I would look on the website, and if I couldn't figure it out, I would reach out to my upline and talk to Tracy. So use us for that. Okay, we're going to run out of time. So bye, everybody. See you later.